Hi, I'm Marat Narimanov. I'm the director of short film Big Boom, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about my work and about filmmaking in general. So far, actually, I have made no films with dialogue, and I think that it is good because the film with dialogue, it needs translation because in this world there are lots of people living and there are lots of different languages. But if a film does not contain the dialogue, then it's much easier because you do not have to translate it, you don't have to add subtitles, and everyone can understand it. The problem is that you have to make it clear without the dialogue, so you have to make people understand it. Film directors like, for example, Kim Ki-duk, so he made a film totally without any dialogue. He actually uses the modern film language, but still has no dialogue, and it has some strange feeling because you're always waiting when those people are going to talk, and they will never going to talk. This is on one hand, and on the other hand, it is very interesting because it actually captivates your attention, more, because when you hear what people are saying, you're kind of flowing, your attention is flowing. But if nobody's saying anything, you pay more attention to this and to that picture. I'd say that to be an independent filmmaker here is quite hard because, filmmaking, it costs a lot. And even if you're doing yourself, you still need to buy some gear, and you still need to buy materials. In my case, it's clay, and like right now, the clays that I'm using, it's a Spanish clay, and it costs really much. Finally, when you make this film, actually, here in Russia, you cannot sell it to anyone because nobody's buying it. There's no market for short films. They're not screened in the theaters, and the TV channels, they actually do not really like to buy short films. They buy some films, but those are mostly like about 100% that those films were funded by the government. So that's why it's almost no chances for an independent filmmaker to sell their film here in Russia. The challenge of kind of post-production, because I have done all the animation within about a year or maybe more, and I've done it all by myself only. But then I asked some people to help me with the sound design and then to help me with the music, and I had to wait about a year for the people to make the sound design for me, and I had to wait the other year for the other people to make the music for me. And actually, I got tired of waiting on this. When you make your film, you imagine it to be one way, but then when you ask some other people to help you, then it turns out to be some different film and to be actually in some different way. Because, they have their personal view. Even if you are very strict about what you want to hear, what you want those people to do, you will never get what you want. You will get something different. And I think it is very good. It is very good because, the other people, they also invest their creativity in the film. And they make, if they're professional people, then they make it even more beautiful because they are making it the way that you never expected it to be. For me, to make a film with a message, it's a very important thing. I cannot say that all my films or all the ideas that I have in my head about my future films, that they all have a strong message like this one, Big Boom. Film, it's actually an opportunity to talk to many people. If you're lucky, you will be able to talk to communicate to millions of people. That a filmmaker should take his chance and to say something valuable to that people and even to the world. So If a film can say something good to the people and maybe somehow, maybe like this small, but still influence them, influence the world, and make the world a little bit better, I think it would be great. So that's why here in this film I think there is a good, strong message, and I hope that all the people, they can read this message and they can think a bit about the future of our planet. That's actually because the future of our planet, it depends on our present and on our present action.